Yeah, Islam does not have a pope. Islam does not have one particular spokesperson, and for this reason, people who don't know enough about Islam to understand this feel frustrated that there's no one speaking out for Islam. You may have seen the news recently, an imam in Chicago was helping the younger people in his mosque community to revise a billboard that said, ISIS sucks. And he said, really the language was the younger people's language, but the message is out there. Islam does not condone ISIS or terrorism or any kind of violence. So there are moments when the imam of a particular region will speak out in that way and present a very public opinion that is shared among the people in his community. But what we also have in Islam is the idea that when people are not doing what you would expect them to do, like maybe not fasting during Ramadan or not doing one of the 5 prayers, it is not acceptable in Islam to be judgmental because you are not inside them. You do not know what path they walk. You do not know the reason that they are not doing those things. So it's not for you to judge them. Now, the line between judging and calling out something that really is not acceptable in Islam, like terrorism, like murder, is a careful line. And when you cross that line and something obviously is wrong behavior, you are then obligated to do a 180 and call it out. In the Quran it says to kill one person is as bad as killing all of humankind, and to save one person is as good as saving all humankind. And the Prophet had, there was a hadith in which the Prophet said that if you see a wrong, you need to take action to right that wrong. And if you're not able to take action to right that wrong, then you use your words to try to right that wrong. And if you're not able to do it verbally, then you do it through gesture. And if you're not able to do it that way, then you think good thoughts or you pray. So you keep trying to whatever level you are able to right that wrong, but you have an obligation to right that wrong. And the last thing I want to say about this is that very often we have to think about the Western press and what they choose to show on the news in the headlines. And as we know, if it bleeds, it leads. So you more often get coverage of terrible events that have to do with Islam than you get coverage of certain imams or certain Muslim communities doing charity work or helping their neighbors. I know this goes on all the time, and I know of episodes where this has gone on and has been unreported in response to things like 9/11 or other tragedies. So it's a combination of the press fulfilling our expectations, reporting in stereotypical ways, and Muslims having to be careful to decide when it's appropriate to take action and when it's something that they should not interfere with.